Hi everyone, this is Dave from DailyTechTV with another Q&A session for you, and this particular question is of great interest to me. All of the questions I answer are, but this one I could talk about photography and videography all day. So Snazzy Technology asks, what is the best Canon DSLR lens for filming HD 1080p video? Well, I can't necessarily answer what the best one is, but I can certainly share my opinion and experience, because I made the switch back to Canon, I think it was about 6 months ago, something like that. And of course that set me on the route to actually researching different lenses for video. Of course, when you buy a Canon DSLR, you can choose it with a kit lens, normally an 18 to 55mm, and even that lens will produce nice quality video with good depth of field and good clarity. But to step things up in the game, I was looking at two different lenses. I was looking at either the 24 to 70mm L lens, or I was looking at the 24 to 105mm lens. And I had a lot of people tell me which one to go for. This one was best, this one was the de facto sort of standard that you're going to use for video, and I really couldn't decide what to do. It was a very difficult decision. I'll reveal what lens I purchased in a minute, but I just want to pick up my MacBook Air and just read you off some of the specifications. Now the 24 to 70 lens I was looking at the time was the older version, but Canon have just released details of the new Mark II lens, so I'm going to let you know what that offers up. So we've got a 24 to 70mm zoom range. Now the 24mm was important to me because when I record in the studio, I worked out by use of the kit lens that my most used sort of focal length, or sorry, zoom length range was 24mm, or round about that sort of length. Sometimes I would go to 18, but I could just position the camera further away from me. So that 24mm wide angle was extremely important. Now the new lens also offers up an all new optical design, so whether or not that's better I don't know. f2.8 aperture, and that's throughout the zoom range as well, so whether you're at 24mm or 70, you get f2.8. 0.38 meter close focus, again sort of important to me sometimes when I'm doing product reviews, and it's sealed against dust and moisture because it's an L lens. Manual focus override, again very important, and a 9-bladed circular aperture means you can get some really nice depth of field sort of effects in your photos or videos. Now up against that, I was looking at the 24 to 105mm lens. Now this offers up an f4 aperture throughout the zoom range, so slightly less when it comes to sort of low light performance. But I work in a studio environment a lot, so I didn't think that was too important to me. I was thinking that I could control the light with my studio lights that I've got on in the studio now, for example. Fast autofocus, super UD and aspheric lens elements, circular aperture provides pleasing background blur. I'm not sure how many, let me just have a look how many blades it's got. It's got 8 diaphragm blades, so slightly different to the 24 to 70mm lens. Now the thing that probably swayed me in this was the weight of the lenses. Let me just get up the specifications. Now I'm going to go back to the old lens actually, because I was comparing the weight of the old lenses when I was doing my research, and the 24 to 70 f2.8, the Mark I lens, on the weight front is a very hefty lens. It's 950 grams, and the 24 to 105 comes in at 670 grams. So I was looking at things like, if I was having it on a tripod facing downwards, was I going to really have to lock that tripod hard to stop things from moving, from being top heavy? And also matching it up against the camera I was using, that was another concern. So the lens I actually went for, just to let you know in case you don't know, was the 24 to 105. Now I've been really pleased that I actually selected this lens, and I'm using it with a Canon 60D, and holding it one-handed like this, it's nicely balanced. It's a little bit front heavy, but not too much. If I'd have gone for that heavier 24 to 70mm lens, then I may well have regretted it. It would have been very, very front heavy indeed. It would have been a good match for a bigger bodied camera, such as a Canon 5D Mark II, for example, or a Canon 7D. It might have matched that up a little bit better. But for me, this on my Canon 60D has worked out extremely well. I haven't struggled with the f4 aperture on it at all. I was right in my assumptions that I can control the light well enough with my studio lighting. It's got a nice zoom range, very fast autofocus, very accurate when I'm using the manual focus as well. Creates a good depth of field if I need to create those sort of effects, and really pleased for a general purpose sort of video lens that I went for the 24 to 105mm. Now, before I move on, I just want to go back, just bear with me because I'm going to go back to my notes and just look at this new 24 to 70mm lens. Now, one of the factors, as I just said, was the weight, and I believe that on this new lens they changed the weight. So would that have changed my decision? Well, the weight has come down slightly to 805 grams on this new lens. I don't think that would have changed my decision actually. I think if I was faced with the same decision now, so the 24 to 70L Mark II or the 24 to 105, I'd probably still choose the 24 to 105. So great question, thank you very much for that one. Please do leave any new comments in the, any new questions in the comment section below, and also let me know what you're using for your video work. Are you using a camcorder? Are you using a DSLR? And what lenses did you match up with? I'm really interested to know, because I just as I said at the beginning of this video, I could talk about photography and videography all day. I really could. So please do leave me some comments. I'm always really happy to read through them. Until next time, enjoy your technology, and I will see you all in the next video.